I'm Renee Simone. I am an actor, model, dancer, overall artist performer here in South Korea, and I've been here working for about 2-3 years now, yeah. Under the E6-1 visa, the entertainment visa, I have been so blessed, so honored, to do so many things. I have done work under modeling. You've seen those campaigns, girl. I have done work as an actor, been in a few K-dramas. I've also done performance work and done work as a voice actor. I first came to Korea a few years ago as an exchange student at Ewha Women's University. So I had my first taste of Korea then. Really fell in love with my program and fell in love with just being in a foreign country and experiencing new life. So I decided that I'm going to give it a shot and start exploring other options. And I've always loved performing. So I said, okay, why not try in South Korea? The first agency definitely was a learning experience, to say the very least. So for majority of my time there, I carried out in that way, doing everything by myself and just sending my list of the things that I've done until a friend was like, hey, do you want to try performing for a TV show? And I said, yeah, why not? Their legal team was like, hey, we have no problems with you signing directly. We have our legal team and they say it's okay. I think this is something that you and your agency need to figure out. So I went to speak with them. They were very upset that I didn't want to sign the document the way that the other contestants had signed from the agency. Like, you did something that you're not supposed to do. And from there, the threats started happening. Towards maybe 2-3 months of that consistent, harassment and bullying, went to the office and they said, here are new rules that you need to sign. Read a few lines, then read a rule that had said that I had to give my passport. I had to leave it in the office. Okay, major red flag, I'm not doing that. The treatment got worse. I had to find a lawyer.
그러니까 E6 비자 같은 경우는 먼저 계약이 있어야 돼요. 전속 계약. 그래서 연예인하고 이제 기획사 간에 계약을 체결을 했기 때문에 인바이트를 하는 이제 초청 비자의 형식이고, 그 기획사가 그러니까 제대로 된 기획사여야 하는 거죠. 한국에서 일을 하려면 비자 후원을 해주는 에이전시랑 잘 지낼 수밖에 없잖아요. 안 그러면은 출입국 관리소에 정말 고용 계약 해지 통보를 보내면 그냥 끝이에요. 부당하건 부당하지 않건 다툴 수 있는 기회가 없어요. 언제든지 너는 쫓겨낼 수 있어. 생사 여탈권 같은 거를 쥐고 있는 거예요.
They come to Korea and they want to get into the industry, right? They saw sometimes that, oh, if you're a foreigner in Korea and you speak Korean and you can go on television and I want to be famous, or I want to be a model, or I want to be a singer, or whatever. So I've recommended some companies to my friends, but it always comes with a serious warning. In order to have an E6 visa, you need to be, I would say, owned by the CEO of whatever company you sign with. That CEO of that company can very easily do things to ruin your career and get away with it, completely get away with it. So many different ways to ruin the career, involving reputation, not allowing for certain jobs to get through to you because all jobs have to go through to you. All payments must go through the company first before it reaches the bank account of the E6 holder. That means that the company has full control over your income.
I'm lucky enough that my sponsor doesn't take advantage, and he's just a good guy, and his agency is a good agency. But if he wanted to start saying like, well, you're gonna have to start doing this extra work for half pay every month now and I get to take 40%, I can't say no. If he was that kind of guy that would be happy to go say, oh yeah, I had Nell with my agency, I wouldn't book her if I were you. I hear she's looking for work now. She's too much work, she's too much hassle, you're not gonna want her at your agency. He has that power, he has that influence. I'm just really lucky he's a good guy and very grateful for it.
Magic, madness, heaven sent. I saw you there and I thought, oh my God, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Love's a game, do you want to play?
They were spreading rumors or lies after I'd already done the job and saying, hey, don't work with her, X, Y, and Z. And it had come as a shock to me. I thought they were only harassing me, not knowing that they were harassing other people. I felt like I had to overcompensate for something that wasn't even my actions. Those are very difficult and trying times. And it got to a point where I asked them, if you don't want to work with me anymore, why don't you just give me a release letter and allow me to leave and work with another agency? And they said, no. We want you to pay us money from all the jobs that you've ever worked, and then you can leave. I think that they requested something like 9-10 million won, just for them to sign the release form.
계약 해지가 끝이 아닌 게 다른 뭔가 그 연예 기획사에 가려면 이적 동의서를 써줘야 돼요. 그 전에 있던 회사에서. 근데 이적 동의서 안 써주는 거예요. 그래서 다시 나갔다가 들어왔어요. 새로 이제 그 초청 비자를 받아가지고.
And they had reported that to the police. And basically it said I was a thief, I had stolen money from them. I had to go to the bank and get full authorization of bank statements, of money coming in and out of my account. So there was a point in time where I was faxing things back and forth, scanning, while still maintaining my modeling career, still going to work, still going to castings. It was very stressful, but it was something that needed to be done because I was being tried for something that I was not guilty of. Some deliberation after all of my documents were submitted, I received a letter in the mail that said, you are found not guilty. I could not handle this case alone. I reached out to so many people. I went to the Seoul Global Center, I talked to immigration, but I was met with a lot of closed doors.
Honestly, my most frustrating experience is immigration. There's no consistency and there's really no interest, it feels like, protecting the performers in any way. At least when you were an English teacher, you could go to the Ministry of Education if your school was screwing you over or something like that. You don't really have that for entertainment, I think, because there's just so many different companies, so many different agencies. Are you a singer? Are you a model? Are you a performer? We're good enough to be on a stage and entertaining people, but not good enough to merit the time that it would take to properly set up that Korean performers can have, that non-entertainer foreigners can have when they come. So it's just frustrating.
효율적으로 한 곳에서 관리 감독을 한다든지 이런 게 좀 있으면 좋겠다는 생각이 들었거든요. 왜냐면 법무부에서 이게 부당한 고용해지인지 어쩐지를 걸을 그게 없잖아요. 그거 확인 안 하잖아요. 관광부 산하에 이 에이전시들이 소속이 되어 있지만 문화관광부에서 관리 감독을 직접 하지는 않고 이게 지자체 업무잖아요. 얼마나 전문성이 있겠어요. 몰라요. 이런 거 올해 그 업무만 하신 분이 아니라면.
그 문제를 계속해서 일으키는 기획사들 같은 경우는 옐로우 카드, 레드 카드 이렇게 해서 경고나 주의를 줘서 나중에는 아예 이 사업을 하지 못하게 하는 것도 저는 좀 중요할 것 같아요. 그래서 그건 사실은 그 법무부나 이런 관계기관의 스크리닝이 제일 중요하다고 생각하고요. 그 예술가라는 직업 자체가 사실은 프리랜서인데 그것을 고용계약서로 해서 비자를 주는 것, 그런 과정에서 시스템이 굉장히 문제가 많다는 게, 이 부분은 오히려 좀 발급 기준을 완화한다거나 지금 얘기가 되고 있는 프리랜서 타입의 비자로서 좀 전환을 해서 그 고용허가 없이도 활동하게 한다면 제도 안에서 흔히 좀 풀어나갈 수 있지 않을까? 그렇게 생각하고 있습니다.
I think for a lot of foreigners who don't know what their rights were, they probably would feel scared and give their passport, and cave into that type of harassment and abuse. So I really hope that more people will ask questions, more agencies will be transparent. The Korean government has it that agency is your sponsor. However, when one side of the partnership feels like they have so much power that they don't communicate what needs to be communicated with you, it's a very dreary situation, and I think no one benefits from that. Despite the not so happy memories I had with my first agency, I have so many more good memories, and I've met so many more great people, which is why I'm still here, still working. I love it. The possibilities are endless, and I want people to know that even though you might have had a bad experience with one agency, it doesn't define your life in Korea, especially if you reach out for help early and try to get that situated as soon as possible.